And we are
Hi.
live.
Wonder what?
We
In
are
the, middle of,
alone.
in the middle of my screen, it says undo, cancel, undo. If I say undo, what's going to happen? If
Undo cancel what?
I don't know. It was
I didn't send links out to anybody. Bella, stop. Let me send Thomas.
Bella,
You
Bella, Bella.
know,
What's going on? That's what I do. I sing stupid.
Thomas promised me he was going to help with the dogs.
Mm, I just woke up. Hello, everybody. Everybody in the universe. The the interweb is crowded. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there talking.
I know. I know.
I know
Founder of the mess maker in 10 minutes. I hear that.
I can make a mess in 10 minutes. You give me a clean surface, I can put a mess on that surface.
Oh, girl, I know. I know the feeling. It's
All I
tough.
gotta do is cook or do some crafts or pack up.
Oh, look, we got company.
We have company. Who's our company?
Pearl, good morning. G, good morning.
Let me see. Hey, G. Hey, Pearl. Yeah, my coffee's done. That's nice. If Pearl's on, she's having early coffee if she was on a different time zone. G, are you in a different time zone? Is Ohio? He's Ohio.
Well, I'm in Central, so it's 8:30 here. Oh, I gotta take my sound off.
That's nice. Hear me twice.
Yeah, I hear you. But do you know, I can mute my phone, but I still have to go and mute media. That's crazy. Pearl says it's 6:30 there. It's 8:30 here. G's in Eastern.
Well,
I didn't send my sister the link. Ha ha.
thank you, Pearl, for coming because that's early.
Yes. You are dedicated, Pearl. We love you.
G and I share a time zone. Isn't that nice?
That's nice. Well, I'm gonna send the links that I usually send out.
Well, I don't know. I want to sit on my rocking chair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting on pillows because I feel like I'm too short otherwise. But then I feel like I need to be closer to the mic. We'll see how this works. Lauren's here. Roxy ran upstairs. She's been feeling like, I don't know, she seems depressed.
Aw. She looked mad to me.
I want to tell you something. During the night, there was like howling or screaming. It sounded like some animals going, oh, like, I think sometimes there's fox in the backyard. And anyway, there was some animal and all the dogs around. I'm going to say, like, I live in a courtyard of wooded area, and then there's a baseball field. So all the dogs in the surrounding houses were going, bah, 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 bah. And then Roxy decided to nudge me and wake me up because she wanted to go outside and join in. And I'm like, there's no way I'm letting you out.
Right.
To go bark at some, like...
Yeah, I have, like fox and stuff like that around.
That's probably what it was, a fox. I mean, we have groundhog, fox, there's cats. I mean, but it usually when you hear real loud screaming, it's a fox. And
Bella, you know, hey Jeffrey, I purposely took her out early this morning to do her business, and now she's back yelling at me.
I just heard the Life 360.
Do you mind if I take her out real quick? Because she's
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna mute me, and it's all
me. All right. So Pearl has her coffee. I have my diet soda. Is Greg indulging in a beverage? Oh, Johnny's still going on. I wonder what's going on with that. Jeffrey, are you in New York State? We were just talking about time zones. You don't have to say where you live. We don't want your address. We just want to know if it's really early where you are. I mean, 9:30 can feel early to me. Anyway, Dawn sent me some, I don't know if it was a TikTok or a YouTube, about this man who had 3 dogs, and he controlled his mess by putting a fan over some air filters. He made a box out of 20-inch air filters and put a 20-inch box fan over it, duct taped it all together, and duct taped a piece of cardboard on the bottom. And lo and behold, my husband came in with a fan and 4 air filters and a piece of cardboard and duct tape. And he built this contraption for me. So I said, oh, I want that in my life. And I have it in my life now. It's a really ugly thing that sits in the middle of my living room. And it looks kind of like a central air conditioning unit. Only it's not. Coffee? You're in Rhode Island. I love Rhode Island. I used to go up to Newport, Rhode Island all the time. And we used to stay in the next town over, which I think was Middletown? I don't know. I think it was Middletown or something like that. But I used to love going to Rhode Island. There's a gallery up there that bought a lot of jewelry from me. And when I was making jewelry for art galleries back in the 90s. Back when I used to have talent. And now I just talk for free on the internet. Isn't that nice? Isn't that special? Well, apparently my lack of occupation cost me $500 with the tax man. So that kind of stinks. I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't want to venture a guess. I know why. It's because I got married and stuff. Anyway. Hey, daughter. No notification. It's crazy. I didn't even look. But we've all been up and down. But I like to trade payments. Well, look, let me tell you. The reason I owed $500. I'm not going to go there. I was paying stuff all along to owe an extra $500. It was just a little bit of a surprise. That's all I'm going to say. I was a little surprised. And next year, probably way more. So I'm not happy about that. There's all these like big bees trying to get in my house. And one managed to yesterday. It was actually a wasp. It looked like a hornet sort of sized wasp. I think that they call them paper wasps, or it looked almost like a cicada killer, but those things look like monsters, and it was a little smaller than that. I spy here. I spy queen next. How you doing? I'm having one of those days where I'm having complete and total like brain farts, and I know it's Anitra, but I spy queen. I saw your sale. Patrick Murphy's here. Hello, Patrick Murphy and Veronica. It's nice. Dawn's here. She's just went to take her dog out. So you have to cut your grass today. Oh, I actually ordered a lawnmower because can you imagine 2 full-grown human beings? I bought a lawnmower at the end of, not last season, but the end of the season before, and it already, we used it 3 times and it already doesn't work. So I just ordered a new one. And I'm not happy about it.
Hey, what did I miss?
I was just saying that Greg said he had to cut his grass today, and I said, my lawnmower's coming today.
Oh, us too. Who all came in?
I was going to say
that Anitra, Donna, Veronica, Patrick.
I kind of feel like a lawnmower should last more than 3 times. I don't know about you. But
yeah, it should.
That's me,
Unless my son is using it, then you probably only get 1.5. Maybe 1.
Okay, I used it once, and my ex, who's famous on this channel for me talking about him, I think he used to on purpose, like he would knock over like my lawn bunny and then he'd like roll over it, or he'd knock over an iron lawn ornament and run over. I think he was like sabotaging. But that was the lawnmower before this one. That one
Yeah, I think they did change the spark plugs, didn't y'all?
We changed the spark plugs, we changed the oil, we changed the filter, we did the engine a couple times. we like highly set. We just took it apart and apart and apart. I mean, we got it to work one more time after we took it apart, maybe twice, and we even like sprayed with carb cleaner each time. It was hard. Oh, it's a raid from the kitchen.
Raid from Johnny's show. Hey, Johnny, thank you. Thanks for the raid.
Hi. Hey, Robert.
Donna just bought a new John Deere.
Oh, wow.
She said it sure as heck better last 10 years. Yeah, you're right. They don't give those away.
Well, you see, this is the reason why I didn't want to go crazy with the new lawnmower, because we're moving and our goal would be to have, I don't want to say a mini farm, but my husband loves gardening and he wants to have he kind of wants an orchard. I mean, not a full-fledged orchard, but he'd like to have a few fruit trees and some fruit plants, and he loves planting vegetables. Mm-hmm. So I just assumed we would have more grass, and there's a good chance we need a riding lawnmower. So I didn't want to go crazy buying an expensive regular lawnmower just to get us out of this congested area.
I hear you.
We'll see. I can't imagine being a farmer in our 60s. It's kind of dumb. But, we'll see what happens. I was going to say, hey, Dawn's here. Hi, Dawn. I saw you wrote something.
Well, you were talking, so I was,
You paid $500 for your Honda. I had a Honda engine on my lawnmower, my last lawnmower. That was before this crappy piece of crap. And that one lasted about 13 years. I mean, I was pretty happy about that. I got it serviced once. It was good. These days, the servicing is just as much as a new shitty lawnmower.
Well, shit, we paid almost $300 for a crappy one. So from Lowe's,
well,
it's just a push mower.
Well, that's what we got. And I said it was like $367, but they gave me $110 off. So I was like, okay,
right. Oh my God. Well, my son just informed me that his zero turn, he thinks he broke it because he towed it from my mom's house to our house too fast. He
didn't put it in the back of a truck. He just pulled it.
Yes, right. Okay, Anitra. What? He does everything fast.
I walked my old one to there's a lawnmower shop about 5 blocks from here, so I was like walking it like a baby carriage down the street. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, he makes me crazy. So now I'm gonna have to push. We have a lot and a half, so we're gonna have to push it. And it's not nice.
Come here. Why don't you come all the way up? Can you come all the way up and say hi? Oh, say hi, everybody. Say I love you.
Oh wow! Let me get a goat. Yes, indeed.
What is the environmentally?
The goat.
I didn't read that.
You talking about my yard? It's about 120 by 100, I think. I mean, it's not that big, but it's big enough to have to push.
Mine's only 50 by 150, and it feels like it's still a lot. Why do I keep hearing beeping? Beep, 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 beep.
I don't hear beeping.
I don't know where it's come from. Maybe it's a bird. I hope it's a bird. This overstuffed house.
Cool. Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Somebody got I look on the marketplace. I look in the Nextdoor app thing. But around here, there's just not as much of that. But we're going to have 2 broken lawnmowers coming up. Mm-hmm. So I'm I'm wondering if someone will buy them for like cheap.
That's
Hey,
cool.
more parts? Here.
Yeah. Donna says they have about 2 acres.
Oh, that's about what we.
Thank you, Pearl.
That's as much as we would want. I wouldn't want more than that for sure. I mean, even 1 acre would be enough for me. I want the dogs to have a run, and I'd like for Tony to have his garden. I don't care about a pool. We live in the Northeast. It's just like a couple seasons of a lot of work. But some of the houses we looked at do have really nice pools, and Tony's like, I don't want it, and I'm like, but it's there already. What are we gonna do? I don't want to fill it in with dirt. I don't want tomato plants in it. I'd rather have the pool.
Right. Hey, Mona.
Mona did what?
Mona did what? I know. Pearl says the electric mower for her is too little.
Well, we're gonna have some cheap ones coming up. I'm pretty
My
sure.
brother-in-law fixes mowers. That's what he does on the side.
You know that video you sent me about having the golden retrievers and then like rubbing on the walls and dripping all the what?
With their retriever glitter.
As we were talking, he took a drink and he dripped all the way over to me, and then he wiped the slobber on my arm.
I know.
I'm like, oh boy.
Aw. Pearl says she watches replays just to see the fur babies.
Oh, come on.
Well, this fur baby needs a clipping, so next week or the week after. But I know it's sad.
Come on, Norden. Come and let
Hey,
Pearl see your face. Pearl wants to see you.
Hey, Mark. It's fur baby time.
He's licking my arm that I'm holding this thing with, so it's making it. Here, let's look at his jowls. He doesn't care about having a facelift.
Right. Nancy says their electric one is a full size. The batteries are the same as a leaf blower and weed eater. That's cool. Multi, you know. Oh, face wash time. Oh my God. Precious has been like Norton, licking. I mean, I feel like I'm getting a bath when I get home. It's like terrible.
Licky Ricardo. Okay, we're done. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Yeah. Wonderful. Chris is here in the background.
I feel so gross now.
I'm glad we can make somebody smile, Pearl.
Hey, Mark.
Well, none of my peeps, my relative peeps, are here today because I didn't send the
link.
Yeah, I've been like, I feel like going like fast forward for this past week. I don't know.
Oh, whoa. Jennifer's not here, I don't think. Had she been here? No.
She might have went and got a milkshake. I think she has a doctor's appointment on Thursdays.
Okay. He's using my arm as an armrest. He's got a big noggin, this dog. This dog named Norton. Big noggin.
Well, how do you do that, Nancy? She says she had to train her dogs not to lick or something in their saliva glands gives her a rash. How do you teach them not to lick? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
I want to know.
I guess it was a lot of off and sits, and you give them a treat when they go away. I mean, you do the reverse. It's not like you tell them to sit, and when they leave you alone, you give them the treat. Then they learn to not lick you, I suppose.
Donna says, you say no? I do, Donna. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I saw that she was asking prayers for the grandbaby's dad. So they are having something. So, y'all keep Jennifer in your thoughts and prayers and the grandbaby's dad.
I'm just... Did you hear that burp? That was a very inappropriate time for you to burp. If you say so, Norton. He comes over to me and goes, bleh. Thank you. And he's going,
Well, he's
All right.
relieved now.
I hope everybody is okay, and I wish everybody well.
You are heavy, little girl.
Now I hear the growling. See, now I saw the notice for Rover's thing. Oh,
For what?
Rover's makeovers.
Oh, yeah. I like her. I like the little Russian guy that does stuff. He does grooming. He does a lot of charity cases of dogs they find on the streets and stuff.
Oh, I saw that guy. Some of those dogs look horrible.
I know. So him and his girlfriend do it. It's kind of cool.
I've been watching once you watch like one or two, they start showing you a lot of them. It's the same thing. Did you ever watch a pimple popper video and then you get every pimple popper in the universe and it's like some.
I like the other little guy that goes like, "Bye, Norton" at the end. He's funny.
Are you talking about pimple popper guys?
No, the dog groomer.
Wait, can't I wait to submit on these? Let's just send a text. I just want to make one of those. Okay.
I know. I got to check my email. My accountant sent me a bill for the other half of my taxes, which means they're ready to send it. Then they sent me $70 bill for an extension. So it's like, what's up?
They're not. That just means they're not finishing.
They better finish.
They charge you $70 for an extension. Well,
what is F&B wholesale? You ever heard of that? They send me about 1,000 emails a day.
F&B?
F&B wholesale, auction closing in 1 hour.
Oh, when you said F&B, I thought you
said the letter F and the letter B, wholesale auction. It says bid now, closes in 1 hour. I don't know what that is. Probably something I went and looked at. And
I thought you said F&B. F&B. It just sounded like
F&B. No, F and B.
And I'm like, wow, that's interesting that they're calling themselves F&B home or something.
That makes sense, but she goes crazy. I don't know. I think maybe it might be anxiety because it's really bad when I get home. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Johnny sent her over.
That's nice. Yeah, tell me to finish.
I know. I don't know what's going on. But she sent me an email yesterday afternoon and said, I have a draft for you to approve. So I said, okay, send it over, but I never got it.
That's horrible, Robert. I hope not. You texted Jennifer
to get her ass here. Oh my God. Yes.
I don't know what a beehole is. I just thought it said that.
Butthole? I don't know.
Oh, that hole.
I don't know. Look who's here. Kathy.
Groovy.
Hey, honey, long time no see.
I've been watching Kathy's shorts, and when she got all those eyeballs, I was like, I have all those eyeball lights that we stream across. We have an eyeball thing going in our yard. I was like, score, double score. Because I keep trying. Last year I tried to pick up more eyeball lights, and they're not making them anymore. I was like, bummer, man.
Okay. Good morning, Mark. Or Mike. I think it's Mark.
I wonder if my next neighbors are going to appreciate our love of Halloween and Christmas decorating.
Oh, you see, Chris doesn't love us. He only came in when Kathy got here.
Wow.
Oh, Kathy's mom went on a trip.
Yeah, she was going to visit, was it Texas and California? Yeah, I love those shorts. They're fantastic.
Kathy, I'm sorry. I'm going to admit I haven't seen them.
Oh, and Cajun Chris is driving to Florida.
Florida. Ooh.
Florida.
Another thrifting trip.
Just rolling around.
Chris, I don't know if y'all been watching Chris's shorts. Chris is killing it, y'all. Even when his sales are slow, he's killing it.
Congratulations.
Chris, you want to be my mentor? I'll have Donna and Chris be my mentors. I don't know, life is killing me. Joyce is here.
Sorry. Hi, Joyce.
Get it? I think we missed. I'm sorry if I missed anybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. If I go click over here, I sometimes cut myself off. But let me just do a big peruse.
Look, when I got back from bringing Bella out, I figured I might need these.
Hi, 2-0 guys.
I just said hi to all them. Where you been?
Look, I'm hearing different things than you're saying. What kind of
Joyce, Chris, Kathy.
But I didn't hear 2-0 guys.
Mark. That's when I said hi, Mark, or Mike, or I think it's Mark.
Because we had a Mark here. He might have left by now.
But he's Mark too. So when I came back from bringing Bella in, I just grabbed the whole 6-pack because I figured I might need it.
So she's going all the way to California to watch a dog. That's an expensive.
Kathy's mom.
I was going to say that's a lot of money to watch, but it's nice. She's not going to have a trip.
It's a diabetic dog.
I remember taking.
Oh, her aunt is paying for the trip, and it's a nice vacation for your mom, so that's good.
Good, it's nice.
Yeah. Anitra hit 1,000, y'all. Congrats, Anitra. Yay. Now y'all can let her run in the background so she can get her watch hours.
Do you have the watch hours? How far away are you? Do you know? Yeah, I hope she has a good time. I would have wanted to go.
Yeah, I think about Kathy all the time.
I do too. I'm wondering if we're going to be neighbors.
Who, you and Kathy?
I don't really know where she lives, honestly. I know that she lives in a certain area, and that's the zone we're looking. So I'm kind of curious. Because I don't know where you live, but I know where I've been looking. And it's sort of around the Susquehanna, mostly on the east side is where I'm looking. Occasionally we see a house on the other side that seems nice. And it's mostly, I'm trying to aim the search around Lancaster, but I don't, sometimes we look at Reading and sometimes we looked at York.
Right.
There's a lot of houses out in the woods too that are kind of nice.
Right. Yeah. Anitra already has a watch hours.
Oh, good.
Congratulations. I was going to say I'd put you on my community page, but I don't think anybody looks at it.
Anitra, so do they give you like a little heads up about monetization? How long do they wait? It's hard.
It is hard. I've been going in and out of that too.
I take medicine for it. I get it. I had last year.
Me too.
I switched my meds like 3 or 4 times, and it's really hard to do that. I'll tell you.
Donna says, wouldn't it be funny if y'all ended up on the same street?
Well, since I don't know where she lives, I don't know. It's possible. It would be funny. I don't even know if I'd recognize her because I hear her voice. If I heard her giggle, I might say, that sounds like Kathy.
Wow. Yeah. And you do a lot of lives, like long lives. I'm so sorry I missed your celebration, Anitra. I forgot. What did I have? I had something going on and I told you to tell her hi. I don't remember what it was.
Well, if Kathy, if you ever want to shoot me, you can contact me through Facebook or Instagram or Messenger. And if you ever just want to send me a little note and tell me what towns to avoid, that would be good. And I'd appreciate that. Because, sometimes you're looking and you don't even know if it's like, so I'm sure some towns have more amenities, more fun stuff to do. And like there was one week, I like Leadix, Pennsylvania, but it's
she said she'll let you know.
It's so expensive there that it's hard to even find it. And then I saw another town, and I'm almost forgetting the name of it now. And it was like mostly the college towns look like they have more stuff to do. Mannheim supposedly is like a nice one, but there's not a lot of like housing. I mean, look, you know.
Are you sitting on the floor?
What?
Are you sitting on the floor? It's just way down.
I was sitting on pillows, and maybe they're flattening out.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, I feel really dizzy.
Like I feel like I look shorter now.
I know, you do.
Well, I think like when Norton came over, I have an easel and I have the plug-in, so I sat it on some Sharpies, and maybe the rearrangement made it look less.
Oh, Kathy.
I mean, when I saw those shorts, and you see sometimes all the waist, it's so depressing.
I know, it is depressing.
I mean, I'm like, how could they just throw stuff away and not? I mean, even when you're in the store, it's like, why can't you just make it a quarter and try to sell it to people who can't afford the full price or something? It drives me nuts. Or give it to the.
She said you're almost at my level. And I'm on my camera from my computer, so then I usually look smaller.
I could. Let's see what I could do. I feel like I need to sit on a phone book, but they don't make those anymore.
I tell you, I have been like terrible with watching videos, and it's like, why would anybody come and watch mine? Because I haven't been. I try to, and I've been running to the doctor. My mom's been running to the doctor a lot. Hey, Debbie. And my sister-in-law, I've been bringing her places. And it seems like I meet myself coming back on the road. So yesterday I got to stay home most of the day. And then my purse broke. So I went and bought a purse. And
oh, show us the purse.
Oh, it's in the other room. Do you really want me to get up and maybe fall?
No, I don't want you to fall. Yeah,
I know.
I think what you just said about throwing, like, it's so hard to afford to live now that I can't really get into it. It's just our financial situation is now very dismal, and my husband is still trying to fix up his place to sell. So he needs money. So he's taking away his retirement to do this. Like, frightening to me that he's spending his hard-earned savings. And I hope we get like some return. And he doesn't even expect that get like a whole lot. I'm thinking I'm so scared.
Yeah. Kathy says they get 100% credit from the distributor for trashing it than they would for donating it. Wow. Well, you know, I was at Aldi's the other day and I saw them packing up a truck with stuff. And I think they're bringing it to this church that does like giveaways to people.
You were hoping.
Yeah. But my mom and I went to Walmart the day after Easter. Was it the day after? Maybe. And they had their stuff 50% off. And some stuff wasn't. And I'm like, what are they going to do? Just throw it in a dumpster? Oh, there you go. My purse died, so I went shopping in my inventory. Right. I need to do that. But y'all, and let me ask if anybody. So, like, I sit there and I look at my stuff and then I go, I don't have anything to list. Does that make sense? What?
Okay. I've been watching this very.
Do I have to go dig?
I've been watching for a very successful Poshmark, and she was running through like the top 50 shoe brands, the top 50 clothes brands. I didn't even hear like half of them. And I don't see those brands in the store. And then she went through the 25 brands she would never purchase. And a lot of people were saying, well, I do purchase some of those brands. And you really do have to know to some extent. I mean, she says like she's trying to aim for what, Kat always talks about, like try to aim for, over $25, like profit if you're going to go out and shop and spend a lot of time doing it. It's much harder if it's glass and vintage, except that you do know like certain things are rare. Why?
Donna says no, absolutely 0 cents.
Oh, about you not
Donna, I don't know. I guess I want quick things to, you know what? And this is I bought crap in the beginning and it's still hanging around. So
you have to get rid of that.
The place that I have my booth, they're having a big garage sale outside. So I'm going to bring a bunch of stuff there to get rid of it and just buy stuff that I know I can sell. Some stores donate some of the food for bragging rights, but honestly, it's not that much. I'll take it though. Yeah. I mean, like this church gives away tons of stuff. I mean, you can go and they'll fill up your trunk. So
we get nothing here, and even though like we're at this point at like 0 income, pretty much, because we didn't sign up for the federal programs or the state programs, we can't even go to the food bank and get food. And we just have to raid our retirement funds till we're destitute, and then we would qualify for like a free jug of peanut butter. And I think my husband's too proud to even try to get, SNAP or whatever. But I don't know. If you have no income, maybe you should.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa.
They have, hi Jersey, they have like one of these, I forgot what it's called. One of those little free pantries in the next town. And I usually put stuff in, not take stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll go to that church sometimes. Then they have a line and you can go. And what I don't use, I give to my neighbors. So
it's not like that up here at all.
Right. I will sell my crap at that garage sale, Jane. I have a lot of crap.
And the food pantry in the next town over, they only let you go once a month. And if you can work it right, you could like rotate through various food pantries. I know that because I was helping somebody who was like destitute. But I never went in. I just used to drive and let the person go out and get the stuff.
Yeah. Kathy says you should. There's no shame at it. Right.
Well, I mean, I would, but I'm just saying there's not a whole lot of that going on. And what you usually see is like creamed corn and a can of tomatoes. So it's not like super helpful. When you put all that stuff in that pantry, I thought whoever's going to go there is going to be really happy, because at least, it's the one thing you really can't afford when you're on a tight budget is like snacks, or you really just save your money to get some chicken and some vegetables maybe, and to get some snacks is a real treat.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a Coke.
Right.
Left over from when we had a chat.
Well, I think I could be destitute and I may still have to just eat Coke all day. I don't know.
I only have like 1 6-pack left. I'm like done forever. I'll be drinking tea.
It's funny. Like, my mom doesn't make a very big retirement at all. I mean, it's like minimal. And it's like she gets food stamps. Like she was getting $40 a month. Really?
Come on.
It's sad.
No,
it's sad.
You can't get a week worth of groceries for $40. I mean, she could buy a bag of rice and a bag of beans. And
so she was getting like $200 for the pandemic and stuff like that, but now it's back down,
I agree. I mean,
it's sad.
I called around, like it was right pre-pandemic, but I wanted to open up one of those little free pantries. And I was having a hard time getting, well, first of all, they kept saying, what kind of box are you going to have? Who's going to build it? Where are we going to put it? It has to be on public property or maybe private property. We don't want it on public property, so find private property. And then it's like, so maybe you can find a church. And then this church said, no, we don't want it because we already have a food pantry and we don't want people coming around here at night. Maybe they'll get mugged and they'll blame us. And I'm like, it was making me insane.
Yeah. Jane says she's feeling that.
That's funny. Yeah, no, really. She's like, list reduced prices, you're on a sale, etc. Just move it along.
I have been reducing prices. Actually, y'all, I sold a picture. It was an African American man. It was an old oval beveled picture. Hey, Mom. And I sold it for $54. Well, I screwed up on shipping, so I had to pay like $5. And then I sold this teacup and saucer with an underplate from Russia. It almost looked like a Delft blue, the way the blue, underplate and the saucer were a little different, and I did note that in my description, but it sold for $64. So, I had 2 decent sales this week, but not much. I sold a Monet ornament, or could be a cross on Posh, but only made $9 on that. But I'm grateful for whatever I made because I have not been listing like I should this week. I've been on the road running, and it's got to stop. I've got to come up with a different schedule.
So look back, like just what you highlighted. So Kathy said she tried to get one here and they refused her too. Like I was told that my town would, one of the council members would support me. But he said, how much money would you need? And I said, well, I think it would be at the very least $500. And then I was talking to my architect husband who said, are you crazy? It would cost that just to hammer the pole into the ground because of the way things are over here. And I'm like, oh boy, it shouldn't cost, it should be like people should donate, like even one of those old, newspaper things where people would be like opening up door and getting like the free paper.
Lisa says you can't collaborate with a church.
This is the thing.
Hey, Harry.
I was telling the story once. My neighbor is a minister and he introduced me to a pastor and we and so so this like I was talking to both of them on the phone and I said, well, I was told to talk to you, and he goes, well, I can't help you, I'm already running the pantry. And he goes, because I'm dealing with food codes, he goes, I can't have you putting stuff in a box for free that won't be monitored, because if somebody puts something in that's expired or open to the air or separated out that's not supposed to be separated, he says it's not going to be code and I'm going to lose my license to serve food. So he goes, it can't be on my property. So it was just like just free stuff.
Hey, Jennifer, it's okay. You can be late.
I mean, free. It's just free stuff. Like, why can't you, like, if you have a individually sealed things of whatever it is, if it's microwave popcorn or like candies, if it's individually wrapped, why can't you put it in a Ziploc bag and hand it to somebody? He said somebody could open up a 10-pound bag of flour and put 1 pound. He goes, it's not going to fly. We can't have that happen. And I'm like, okay.
I saw there's a blessing box in the yard of one of the councilwoman.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, so you know what they ended up doing?
And she lived on a main street. So
they ended up putting up, one of the Eagle Scout troops wanted to put the food pantry thing up. And because of this guy making such a stink about it not being like it being too much trouble keeping it stuck, keeping it fresh, he said they ended up just doing books, which is fine, but it's not feeding anybody, because we have libraries all over the place. But whatever. Hello.
Angela. Hey, Angela.
And then
welcome.
Yvonne.
That was a note from my accountant.
What'd they say?
She's saying that issues because, see, my disability people want me to switch over to retirement. And that's causing a problem, but I haven't switched over yet. I can't switch over to my birthday because I'll make 60 in September. So she's saying it's blocking Social Security, something. I don't know.
But if you didn't do anything, why is it blocking anything?
I know. I don't understand. So I'll have to call her after the show. It's nothing is easy. It just makes me crazy. No. And I'm not going to cry today because I've cried twice this week over crap.
I got all my bills for my insurances and I'm like, and then I'm going to have to pay real estate tax. It's just so depressing. And
I know.
Like, I don't know how people, well, I know how, I could see how people end up in vans or cars.
Mm-hmm.
Living like that.
Right.
Because I think in like 2 months' time, you could wipe out everything you have.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Especially if you're not very frugal, you know.
I'm frugal, but.
Well, like I don't have any insurance now. Like I'm on disability through the state. I work for a state facility. And so they called me and want me to switch over, which I won't have insurance or anything, but my husband has insurance. So, you know.
300.
Oh, wow, Donna.
That's nice.
Oh, the Good Samaritan Act protects restaurant stores, food banks, blessing boxes, and individuals like us from liability because it's donated in good faith. Okay.
Now, is that for the whole country or is that just for your state? It sounds like something for the whole country.
Aw, Debbie says she had 5 goose babies. She said that'll make you feel better. Aww. Did you make a video? I'm going to have to go watch. I know. I'm not. Oh, no. G got a Vero warning this week. I got 2 like last month.
What does that mean?
It means they warn you that something you sold, they took it down. It can't be sold.
Is Cappy blue?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then I could go back and check her link out.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She said there's the link with the information if you need the law, if you need to share it with somebody.
I mean, I feel like at this point, since we're probably, I mean, I imagine we're going to be leaving this town shortly. I mean, shortly means like by the end of the year.
Yeah, she says it's federal law.
Okay, good.
Nice. So you see, you can show that to that church. What about the guy that did your wedding? I mean, is his church far from here?
He's about an hour to an hour and a half. It's a little hard for me to maintain anything. I mean, I could get him I tried to get him interested by telling him about it, but he didn't run with it. I think his mother was sick last year and passed away, so he was going to Pennsylvania a lot, and I think like his mother was from Williamsport area, which is, I'm gonna say, to the left of Scranton, the Electric City. If you watch that show,
right? Oh, Mama was in the garden. It's okay, Mom, that you're late. We love you anyway. You better get out. You better get out that garden. You have an appointment for an X-ray.
Hi, we're glad you're here.
What was the Vero for, Chris? I mean,
nosy.
Not Chris. Greg.
I mean, like we want to know. Tell us more.
Mine was for vitamins.
I wanted to sell some supplements, and I don't know how I'm going to get to do that.
Yeah. Hey, Yvonne, I'm sorry. I don't think I told you hello. I was probably on a rant about something. They didn't take it down, just had to change the wording. It was a Ryobi tool. Well, they took mine down. Dogs.
They took down some of my stuff back in the.
Yeah, because usually if they give you a Vero warning, they take it down and then until you change it. I remember they took this little mug. It was like Legos, and I put Lego-like, so they took it down. And once I changed it, then it was fine. Hello,
Hey, Ella.
Ella has an auction later today with Victoria. Is that right? Oh, it gets windy out, if I'm not mistaken. And it's I end the relisting and relist it with different words. Yeah, I do that too, and I sell stuff that's been sitting. So I didn't end anything this morning, so I don't know.
This was something I learned because you know how they have that copy your item in Poshmark, which is really easy. There's a woman who.
Well, no, I don't know. So
okay.
Tell me.
Well, they have a new tool that you could copy your. I'll call it an ad. You know, your post, your thing, instead of redoing it, because you used to have to basically delete it and redo it, and that was the way to bring you up higher in the visualization, like the search ranks. So anyway, they have this copy tool, but I heard that it doesn't really work as well as ending and redoing, and that's a lot of work unless you have one of those.
So do you end it and then copy it? Sort of like eBay similar?
No, I used to just copy and then delete just to make sure it posted. That's what I used to do.
So you copy it, delete it, and then list it?
No. Copy it, list it, then delete the old listing.
Okay.
But this, she said, the trick to Poshmark is not every single day, but if you don't list at least one thing a week, they will consider you inactive. Just so you know.
Okay. So I haven't been listing every week, but I haven't been very active in Posh at all this week. And I did sell that Monet cross. I keep doing this like it's a cross to wear, but it's not. It was an ornament, but you could wear it if you wanted to. Very pretty. He says he's never had it where they left it up before. That's good, Greg. But I got so much to do. Good morning, Cool Ranch. Okay, I didn't see her in here.
Is Mary in here too?
Hi, Amy. Hey, Kent.
Hey, Kent. I don't see Cool Ranch.
Who did we miss? We missed somebody.
I'm sure. I don't see it. But hey.
Amy Cool Ranch Dorito must be in here because somebody told her hello.
Mary
I'm sorry.
Maybe she's in two chats. I don't see that.
Well, if we missed anybody, it's not on purpose. Say hello again.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
Even the lurkers.
Yeah.
Glenn, what you been trying to do? I try to share a few minutes each day in Posh. I'm not seeing some either. Okay. Well, nobody's blocked, so hey, Mike. I guess we missed him. Mike is so good for my ego. She had good stuff.
Is Mike here?
Mike is here.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, I got a little box.
You got a little box from Mike. Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. Yeah. Nope, he just walked in. But I don't know. So anyway, I got to get back on the road again after here.
I guess I do too.
I usually take my sister-in-law to do her, shopping or whatever on Wednesday. But yesterday we were supposed to have really bad weather, but we didn't, which is good. But I was so exhausted yesterday. I came home, I went to sleep, and then my daughter wanted to go to the store, so I took her, and I went and got my purse since my strap broke. But because I use a purse until it falls apart. I don't have 20 purses. And I don't have to have designer. I think Ella was saying her auction was with Amy and Marion. Not that they were here. Okay. Gotcha.
This nylon purse.
Uh-huh.
I got it at Goodwill, I believe. So, because I know I didn't buy it in a real store. A real store. Goodwill's not a real store.
Right.
And I'm happy with a purse like that. I'm not fancy.
But as long as you put hook and loop, I think people search Velcro, eBay system software, then looks for Velcro. You put not supposed, right? But if you put Velcro, do they actually look up hook and loop? You didn't miss much, Donna. We were talking about Greg's Vero that he got, and we were saying hello to the people we missed. Yeah, Glenn, it's supposed to rain this weekend.
It's supposed to be 90 degrees today here.
Wow.
I can't even believe it. It's like it went
from 60 here.
Last week it was below freezing, and this week it's like summer. You can't do that to me, Mother Nature.
I know.
Let's have some spring fur. Come on.
Right. Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when somebody types in Velcro, since they don't let you say Velcro, I was wondering if eBay automatically also adds the hook and loop people in there. Because I know if you put vintage spelled out or vintage VTG, they put, if no matter what you put, they still put it in, in the search.
That's what you told me, and it's true.
Right. You're right, Greg. Certain brands are dicks about it.
And certain brands might actually use Velcro.
Right. You are right. What's up, Cheryl? Are you smothered in snow?
Yeah, how's it going over there? Because for 10 seconds we thought about moving in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Tony's sister's trying to push her area, which makes me feel nice, but, I think she just wants me to, I don't know. I don't want to. I
hear that.
If I'm not used to the area at this point, I'd rather just kind of go someplace really
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Janet. A little late, but yeah.
Happy birthday.
I have chronic fatigue with this encephalomyalgic something connected to it. And yesterday, I just felt like I couldn't even lift my arms. I think I was in a flare. And depression is also part of it. So that's been a problem. Cheryl said they got beautiful weather there. Rain Saturday and Sunday, but it's beautiful. Yeah, we're supposed to have rain Saturday and Sunday, too.
But it's beautiful like in the 70s, or is it beautiful like in the 90s? Because I don't like 90s. I'm already like,
Ric Flair.
That's why I still live in the north. I like 4 seasons, and I don't like to be in hot.
I know who that is. Haha.
What's going on?
Somebody said Ric Flair, and he said, "Woo!" That's what he says. So, my husband watches. What's kind of up? Well, my husband watches wrestling all the time. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Greg. Oh, 50s. Nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I don't know what we are right now. We started out in the 60s this morning. So. Okay. Well, I hope it gets better. Better. You need kneeling?
Kneading? Mm-hmm. You mean like a massage? Like dough?
Like dough.
Like dough.
Mike, only you. Like massage. We're going on a cruise in June, and my daughter-in-law said, "Do y'all want a massage?" I'm like, nobody's putting their hands on this fat ass body.
Sorry for laughing.
No. No. No.
I asked Tony about if he ever wanted a massage, and he says, first of all, I don't like people touching me. Second of all, I don't like strangers touching me. Third of all, he goes, it doesn't always feel good, and if it feels good, then it only feels good for a minute, and then what's the point? He goes, I don't want someone touching me for like maybe 1 minute of fun. It's like,
right. No. Now I do like hand massages because my hands hurt so bad, and that feels good. But But besides that, no. I'll pass. No, wait. Let me tell you. We went on a cruise, and then we went on another cruise. My son likes the milkshakes. And the little girl who was fixing the milkshakes, I'm like, were you on the last cruise? And she said, yes, ma'am. So, yeah, you do. Well, leaving from here, it's a lot of local people that you see. So sometimes you can see people who there. But, yeah, I guess not the massage person, but I still, nah, I'll pass.
You'll pay Robin?
Yes, indeed.
I don't. See, not only does he not like getting massages, he doesn't like giving them. And sometimes I feel like I go, oh, I have I gotta not help me. And he's like, he just doesn't even know how to do it. It's like,
yeah, the Voltaren. Yeah, I have that too. It doesn't work for me.
I don't know.
A full massage chair. Oh, okay. That sounds nice.
Let's see, that does sound nice.
Yeah, I need something, but
they used to have those chairs in the mall.
In the malls, yeah.
Floor, and it would be like the vibrations would start up high, start going low, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then they'd have heat, and I'm like, the first time I sat in a car that had heated seats, I thought I peed myself. It was like, I'm like, what's going on down there? It was horrible.
Try it sometime, Donna. I don't know. I like a good neck massage, but that's it.
Terrible. Thinking about.
Okay.
I don't like people touching me either. And, the last time I had a very, deep tissue kind of somebody was pressing so hard that it hurt for days after. And I don't think that that's the goal.
Hey, honey.
The goal should be better, not worse. But I'm very tender to the touch, and I don't like even if sometimes you touch me lightly, it just hurts for a long time.
And that's what I'm afraid it's going to flare my stuff. So,
I mean,
Jenna said he's going to try it. All right, Lisa. I don't know. I'm weird. I am so freaking weird. But neck and arm, shoulders when you use the keyboard. Yes, it helps. So, they used to have the little chairs where you can kind of kneel down on a chair and they do your neck. I don't mind that. We know what you meant, Donna. Oh, God. Everybody sits in a chair. Yeah, I could use one of those.
If you pay for it and you like what happens.
You said full service, Donna. Is that what he said? Full service? Is it you talking about, Donna?
Are you talking about happy endings? What is that what full service means?
Right. I don't know. They have those.
Every time they say they have these places in my area that say spa, and the windows are all blacked out, and then they have you could just see that there's no way to look inside. And I go, wink, it's a spa? Is it it'll say massage, and I'm like,
After I had my neck surgery, when I went to physical therapy, he would do the neck massages. Oh God. All I could think of is his wife must be happy because he gave the best massage to my neck, And then when you got that stem after that they put, and then you get the heat, that was nice. Mike says, I love rubbing. My old lady whines like I'm killing her. Mike, My son
Fibromyalgia.
he calls his girlfriends my old lady. If you have fibromyalgia, massages can hurt. It does. It does, Yvonne.
It does hurt me too much, and that's when I learned. But I'm getting so stiff. I really need to.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think we have any of those around here, but I can ask.
Yeah, right now we can't afford that.
Yes. I mean, sometimes it hurts just to touch. It does. Don't go in those places.
Oh, you said with the dark windows? That's it.
Yeah, they got lots of those around here. Right. Definitely. We got a couple of those around here. In fact, they shut them down once.
I just remember some guy talking about going to one of those places and what had happened to him, and I can't say it. Like, it was just in my own head from my own.
Well, it's not that I don't like them. It's like I feel like, they're going to talk about me after or make fun of me. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, if they want.
Yeah, come in the back, Debbie.
We
have another room.
Come in the back. I don't really like the way it sounds. Sorry.
Okay, Donna. I may have to ask my rheumatologist about that.
My insurance clearly stated that they will not pay for any alternative treatment.
Don't ask for a happy massage.
And we have so much deductible. I would. Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad it works for some people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to I just don't want to give it a chance. It's my own hang-ups, y'all.
One of the physical therapists I went to used to put heat, and then he would give like a little bit of a massage, and it felt nice, like, because then they would, at the end, they would put ice.
Oh God, that's crazy. I know some of it goes too far,
Well, I know, but get it in writing. Seriously, don't take chances.
Way back when, before I became a nurse, now this is over 30 years ago, when I worked as a accounts payable manager, the little beeper guy, because everybody had beepers. Huh? I have boxes in. You see what it is? It must be something good. Like, where's it from? Amazon or? Huh? Oh, boxes. Okay. But the little beeper man who would come and, bring the beepers, he gave the best neck massages when he would come. And he smelled good. That was a perk. Wait, my mom and I went to have lunch the other day at New Orleans Hamburger and Seafood. And the guy who was serving us, he smelled so good. And when he left, it lingered. So I told him, I said, I don't know what you use, what kind of cologne you use, but you smell really good. He goes, oh, ladies, he said, I put it on because I knew you would be here. He was a flirt, but he was cute.
I don't want to know what it is.
Okay, that's cool. Well, my neurologist, you know where my neurologist wants to send me? To a freaking, what do you call it? She's a therapist, but she's also hypnotist. And she wants you to go 3 times a week, and that's like $50 a pop. I'm sorry. I will look into the massage chair.
Cheryl, I hope you heal well. That's all I'm going to say. And I hope it wasn't that horrible.
Beepers back in the day. Yes.
I have so much of we have like a $5,000 deductible, and I think it's just sad. And then they don't pay for everything. So, and just to see a specialist is $75 even without. I don't even think our $75 copay goes to the deduct. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm late for my eye doctor appointment.
sad.
So my endocrinologist keeps fussing me. I'm gonna go. So Cheryl ended up having laser surgery after going to the eye doctor. I hope it all went well for you.
Definitely.
Yes.
It hurt?
Well, I had to have laser surgery where they poked a hole in my eye to drain fluid, and as a preventative for what do you call it? Narrow angle glaucoma. So, and it didn't hurt, but it was uncomfortable from the bright lights. Yeah. Hey, Adam.
I'm just like ugh. Hi, Adam.
Hope your migraine gets better. I tell you what, my infusions help so much better. Oh, okay. She said she's been to blackout window places that were legit. Oh, hot blankets. That's the only thing I like about surgery is the hot blankets. Oh, right. I bet. Get all the excess fluid out. I feel like I'm like slurring. Am I?
Did you take your night meds?
No, I didn't. But I'm gonna see what my blood sugar is.
I don't hear slurring.
I feel like my tongue feels heavy. No, it's fine. What did they wrap you in, Yvonne?
I don't even want to start thinking about my tongue. When I start thinking about my tongue in my mouth, then I feel like it's like I feel.
It just felt funny.
I was told by I had an oral surgery, and she said, you have a really large tongue. And I thought, she goes, no offense. She goes, no offense. And I'm like, and I thought about it. I go, do people get offended when you tell them what size their tongue is? So I'm like,
it depends. Let me shut up. No.
She didn't say like I had a really big ass. She just said.
Well, I guess it could be offensive, or it could be a compliment. I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you lose weight in your tongue? I guess you might. You probably do if you lose weight.
I don't think so.
I bet you lose weight everywhere, except your eyeballs. I don't know.
And what did he tell you, Adam? Yes, Jane, good for ice cream cones.
I'm sorry for laughing about that. You were driving one time and you felt your tongue. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to think about it so much. And then I might think, like, what? I don't know where to put it. And when I'm falling asleep, somebody said, like you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Right.
And then I'm like,
doctor. I want to know what the doctor told Adam. He said he told him it was fine not to freak out. Right. That's what I was kind of talking about, Adam. It was like, yeah. He told him it was fine and don't freak out about it.
Well, I had some teeth removed for a while, and with my big tongue, I kept biting with the hole there. Like, it's like my tongue always wanted to go to that area, and I kept biting on it, and it was sort of. It was.
Adam said he'll tell you where to put it.
Who told you what? Say that again.
I told him. He said he'll tell you where to put it. Adam.
But was it Jane who said it was better to lick ice cream cones? I do.
Yes.
I do like a good ice cream cone.
Oh,
it makes me want to go out and get one today.
That's right. Yep.
Look at my big tongue. I'll get a lot of hits on that one.
That's right.
Oh, my shirt went back too far. I felt it hit ground. Oh, that's not good. Okay, this spring.
Oh, that's cool, Anitra.
the spring broke off of my recliner, and I bought a replacement, but I don't know where to put it.
Well, listen, now I was going to say, if your chair broke, then you can get a massage chair.
I can't afford it. We can't even afford meat now. Why am I laughing at it? No, he's gonna cash in his retirement account, and then we'll have money. So,
Adam said it's 80s.
Going up 20 years.
So he said if he ate ice cream, it would definitely be today. It's always in it.
They said it's going to be 90s. And I'm like, I don't have air conditioning in my car. Not on purpose. I try to get...
Well, then you better stay home. You better run where you got to go today.
Well, my friend who likes me to
Jennifer! She's taking her friend to the store. Jennifer?
Wants to go to the pharmacy.
I have to go to the local pharmacy and go buy some almond extract.
It's so funny that you get it from the pharmacy. To me, that
it's an old time pharmacy.
I know, but why would that be associated with?
I guess they can
almond
flavor medications and stuff. Oh, Jennifer, she's bringing her friend to the store. Jennifer,
tinctures and compounds.
I don't know, but it's the best. It's pure almond, and it's really, really good. She goes, Suzy, Suzy, Suzy.
I gotta see this now. Let's see what she's writing.
Oh, Jennifer, I met him.
It's my own. I'm his own personal Uber.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Hey, doggy. Hey, doggy. Come up.
Debbie says she's got to take her uncle to the eye doctor in 30 minutes. I have to bring my mom to get
Come on. You know what? I don't want you to hop up, EJ. I was trying to teach him to get off yesterday.
Jennifer says, whoa. Is he a hottie? He's okay. I mean, he's not like, but he's okay. He's nice. He tells me hi.
He's nice. I mean, he's okay. He's not. I'm very happy with my current situation.
Right.
I'm happy. I'm happy with my husband.
Right.
I should be after it's like 6 months.
I was gonna say you better be.
No, I think we're 7 months now. It's almost 7-month anniversary.
Right.
Oh wow, it's going fast.
Y'all are still newlyweds.
We didn't even go on a honeymoon. Isn't it sad? No honeymoon for us. No honeymoon.
Y'all better lock your doors and have a private honeymoon.
I don't know. That doesn't count. You got...
Nah.
It's not the same as going away somewhere.
Nah.
For a night or two. But we also have 2 big dogs, and it's not... I don't know.
Yeah, we were all saying that earlier, Jennifer. We're all praying for y'all.
Yeah, I hope everything works out all right.
Lucky me. We're sending up prayers and good thoughts, Jennifer.
Well, if you were closer, I'd see if my fur baby's at your house.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a fur baby babysitter.
Oh yeah.
In June. So I gotta call my vet to make arrangements. I used to drive my elderly client to the chiropractor. She was 80, but the chiropractor was like 40 and very handsome. She would always love her sessions. Yes, indeed.
What?
Oh no. I'm sorry, Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, we're gonna pray for you and not them. Aw. That's sad.
Does G curse a lot? I think I have a... Dawn, tell them about my potty mouth.
That's a lot of cursing.
She said, she goes, I'm in the post office, hush. Like,
Yeah. So like one day we were in the post office and she dropped the F-bomb and I had to hurry up and lower. So now I said, look, I'm in the post office or I'm at the cash register. Don't drop an F-bomb.
No, and
Oh my
I'm from
God.
New York, so you kind of you ramp up the F bombs with the effing.
Oh wow. I know. They just kind of flow out. Oh wow. He better choose the surgery. Well, Jennifer, if they don't respect you, then I know you want to be there for your granddaughter, but sometimes you just, you know, gotta say what the hell.
That's bad.
Yeah. So they're gonna like amputate. Wow.
Is it in a limb or is it high up where they can't really do much?
Yeah.
I hope.
But you don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yes, I agree. So, all of a sudden, sleep is just hitting me. Like I wanted yours so bad, and I don't want to think y'all.
You're so boring.
I know, y'all. You're not bored. It hits me like that, and then the yawning is excessive. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'll try to take some deep breaths. Right? They say when you yawn, it's your body needing oxygen. I don't know. Oh, okay. Her mom's coming tonight, so that's good. That's good, Jennifer. Get you a good night rest without all the cursing at you. Definitely.
And so she really curses a lot, huh? That I would tell her to hush. She probably told me to go F myself.
Really? You know? Well, that's not nice.
Yeah. And how old is the person saying the words? I mean,
Now, how old is your granddaughter, Jennifer? I don't know. Anita's laughing at you. She can't deal with the monster she created for long, though. Yeah. I hear you. 6.
6. And she curses like that? Oh boy.
So she's under a lot of stress as a little girl. What's good you there for, Jennifer? Even if she curses you. Yeah.
I
She
wonder
needs
how
lots of love.
if people like want to get out there, like, you know how like they used to have screaming therapy and people just be like, ah, and or
Yeah.
like maybe she needs to get out her energy in a way that's more positive.
Yes.
Play catch.
Yep.
Say, no, I don't know.
Everybody's got their own issues. It's hard to,
Yeah,
you know.
it's hard. My mom used to just send me out and say, like, I needed to.
You're right, Yvonne. You're right.
That's true.
You can't correct your kids in the store anymore. People tape you and.
When I was in the bus with my mother, and if I'd be sitting down and someone came on the bus and she felt like they deserved a seat, she would yank my arm off that seat so fast, like take me by the arm and pull, so my ass slid off the seat, so the lady could sit down. And over my life, I've seen kids.
Jennifer said she can't whip up hard enough to affect her. She's got bad shoulders.
Oh, it's too bad.
Oh my God. Yeah. We weren't allowed, but it's a different world today. I tell you that.
My dad would snap his belt. He'd like double it up, and it made a noise like a whip, and we were all like, ah! I'd lock myself in the bathroom.
Yeah. Right. That's it. You're right, Debbie. And I'm sure the stress of her dad being in the hospital and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's hard for her to deal. Right. Well, we'll pray for her, Jennifer.
yeah, I'm sorry.
And I know, because, you know,
That belt noise. That was something.
yeah, they don't realize that their kids have to pay for it. Yeah. It's hard for them. You know, I have, without getting into it, I totally understand. So, yeah, it's hard. Oh, that's okay, Jane. I'm sure you didn't know. I'm sure she doesn't hold that against you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't sleep in a week. Oh my God. Here it goes. My mom's like, you better not wreck me.
It's the new meds or something. Because when I used to be on different meds, I would be so tired in the day. I'd fall asleep at noon and I'd wake up at like 2. And and I said to the doctors, like, I can't live my life just being this tired. And even if I exercised, I would exercise, but then I'd also have to go take a nap. And I'm like, this is not the way I want to live. And I was diagnosed with the chronic fatigue syndrome as well. And I, as I've changed my medicines around, I can stay awake all day. But I do need the aid of, they told me to do caffeine. They wanted to put me on a certain medicine that's very sedating. And I said, I refuse to take it. And they go, well, that would be your treatment. I go, well, I just can't. I can't be sleeping all day. That's not how I need to live.
Mhm.
You know? So I
Yeah.
said, I'll take it at night and then I'll just sleep through the night. And they said, all right, good.
Yeah. Yeah, the muscle relaxers I take, like, it knocks you out. So I wouldn't be able to function during the day with them either. Ken said his dad would do the walking down the hall.
Oh, I think he probably meant the belt snapping.
Aw, Jennifer. Right.
Oh, so I was saying to the people who got here really early that you sent me that video about the fan and the filters with the guy
Yes.
who has a lot of dogs. So I said, I need this in my life. And I showed it to my husband. And that day, and last night he comes marching in with a box fan and 4 filters and a piece of cardboard and duct tape. And he made me that thing. So it's on.
Cool. Cool. Well, I'm gonna have to try that, Donna, because oh my God. No, it's not the company. I hate when it starts.
Yeah, don't you have? We need some pressure points for that.
I know, huh? I slept with her last night. She sounds like she needs a CPAP machine. Aw. They do them for kids. Oh, I can't take Flexeril. That leaves me with such a hangover.
I went on a little trip on Flexeril, and I don't remember like much of the trip at all. I felt like it took away my enjoyment. You know, when you're feeling so kind of like, I mean, you know, you might feel looser, but like you feel vaguely out of it. I don't know. I have it, but I try not to take it, even though it's one of my prescribed.
I take Xanaflex, and that crap will knock you out. But it's only for like a couple hours, and then I'm up. So, yeah. But yeah, Flexeril leaves me with a bad hangover.
I just take stuff that is more like
That and Probaxin.
I take stuff that's legal in New Jersey and some various states all around us. But that's what I was given medical marijuana for my problems. And at least I feel like if I feel sleepy on it, it goes away in a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
But I don't like the gummies.
Oh my God. A gummy.
And you've been
It
acting
made me
this time
sleepy.
since
It
you
made me sleepy.
the gummy, I feel. In my opinion. In my opinion, you seemed so like out of it the next day. I
I
wanted
was very sleepy.
gummy. But
Yeah, I'll just do my drops that they gave me. But I don't do them often because I can't afford them.
the gummies don't tell you if it's like, the sativa or the indica,
Doctor says, so you're a smoker.
basically. I not every day and not all day long, but I will take a couple like little puffs here and there. And if I
Yeah. Sometimes I hear you when we talking. No, I didn't, Yvonne. My son, who usually fixed my second coffee, went to sleep. Oh, yeah, I am so sorry. It's not y'all. Jennifer doesn't like the gummies. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Baclofen. Let me tell you what baclofen did to me. They gave me baclofen with my face and different stuff. I started falling. I couldn't think. I was so depressed. I cried constantly. I was a mess on baclofen. So I put that down as one of my allergies. They had to quit. I couldn't take it. No, I didn't, Jennifer. This has been going on for about a week now, that it's really bad. And it gets even worse when my sugar goes lower, but my sugar's fine. So I don't know what's going on.
You say you got put on new meds though. Something
Yeah,
completely.
but it's been a while. She put a new diabetic med.
I don't know. The gummies that I have don't say anything, and they taste nasty. But if I took one and I didn't feel anything. So a couple days, weeks later, I took two, and then I was like, "What? Too much." It was like, I don't like this.
Right. Some people love it. I couldn't take it at all. It was horrible. Definitely needed my cane and everything when I used that. It's crazy. Kathy says oh my God, I can't even talk. Prefers to smoke. Lungs are scarred. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you could, sometimes you can make your own edibles. That might work better than just buying
I
them.
had a doctor tell me to make Rice Krispie treats with it because the heat level was at a good level for it. Like it wouldn't make it where it was so hot that it would not work. But,
But wait, some people make the can of butter, and you could use the butter in your Rice Krispie treats.
yeah, you could. Okay.
Oh, you mean the colors of gummies?
Mm. I had a red gummy, but it wasn't a gummy. It was like a Starburst.
So she's just doing cheer.
Oh my God. They would have to put me in a hospital.
I had a prescription for
I totally understand though.
It used to make me feel really tired as well. I only took that at night. Something.
Yeah.
Right. I heard about that. Like if you really don't. It is time consuming, but I find that I have had a brownie with the stuff in it, and that makes my stomach hurt. So
Okay.
I really needed to not be included.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Donna. I'm glad. So they found the right meds for you. Is that why it's better, or were you in a flare?
Like I can't take meds like that and think straight. So it's hard.
Well, with the chronic fatigue, they now call it myalgic encephalomyelitis / chronic fatigue. And then he diagnosed me with the pain syndrome because of the trigeminal neuralgia, the fibromyalgia, the chronic fatigue. So I don't know. It's like you hurt one thing and then that's it. It's like there forever, it seems. When I fell that last fall I had, it's like my knee hurts so bad and they won't do anything about it. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you're better now.
I am glad.
Definitely glad you're doing better.
Yeah.
They tested me for MS several times because of the symptoms I was having, but it came back negative, thank God. Okay. 100 years ago, when I was a partier, 100 years ago, I made dinner with special ingredients and lasagna, garlic bread, and brownies. Wow. Did you get to finish that dinner?
By dessert, I'd be like,
I know, huh? I bet you couldn't finish it. Oh my God. Yeah.
First time I had tried brownies with that stuff, I just fell asleep and had a really good night's sleep. All right. Bye, Nietzsche.
Oh, bye, Nitra. See you later.
Have a good day. The spinal tap.
Well, they did a spinal tap on me, and it came back negative. Now, they did say they saw one lesion, which wasn't enough to diagnose me. So that's good.
I don't know what the markers are.
Well, you'll have like brain lesions, and some people don't. But then you have they do a spinal tap, which also diagnoses. So I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but are you just about ready to wrap up? Because I have to bring my mom for an X-ray.
Okay.
And I gotta go have a cup of coffee before I fall asleep driving her there. So, wait, let's see. So it's not sure the criteria now, but when I was 30, you needed a minimum of 3 lesions and symptoms, right? Well, I had the symptoms, 1 lesion, and the spinal tap was negative. So they said, nope. But I guess they use that as a baseline.
So is she teaches or she's
she's not an angel, Pearl. She is not. She's like Scarlet. She is not an angel.
Legal. I tell some people when they came around, they go, well, what do you use for pain? And I said, I smoke pot. And they go, and then he goes, well, somebody was writing a report about like taking a medical history, and he goes, well, I'm not going to write it down. I go, but why? It's legal.
It's legal. You have a medical card for it.
And he goes, I'm not writing it down. I'm like, okay.
Kathy says Suzy is a wild child. She's one of those flower children, Pearl. Well, I do the drops, which is legal here, and I have to go to a special neurologist to get it. He didn't even give me my card. He sends it straight to the pharmacy. So, right, still too much stigma. You're right.
It's crazy. It's like
they're still trying to legalize it here. Look, I got the best stash jar for you. I bought this. Yeah, it says jewelry, but you can put your stash in it.
You know what? I want my jewelry jar to say like duty or something. I don't want it to say. I don't want people to opening it up and stealing my jewelry.
Right.
I want it to say, something really benign and not interesting.
Right. What is that icon? I can't see. What is it, Jennifer? Oh, she was talking about cigarettes. No, she doesn't smoke cigarettes, Pearl.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
No, not cigarettes, Pearl.
I mean, when I was in high school, I used to occasionally have cigarettes. Or as a college. I don't know. We tried them when we were kids. As soon as we got our bus passes, we were bad. We went away. Like somebody had a pack of cigarettes and we all tried them. Like we took the bus far away from where we lived.
Uh-huh. That's funny.
So stupid. My husband never even tried a cigarette or marijuana in his whole entire life. And his son does it and his wife does it. It's kind of fun. Not
Right.
cigarettes per se.
Bye, Janet. Have a good day.
I call him the square. But you know, I don't touch alcohol now, and I don't have a beer.
God, I used to drink heavy, like if we went out, not like on a daily basis, but like if we went out, I would always be drunk by the end of the night. Now, if I drink like one drink, it's like, you know. So my daughter goes, Mom, you going to get the Bubbles program on the cruise? And I'm like, Bubbles program? I would lose money because I get maybe one drink when we first get there, and that's about it.
I feel so drunk after 3 sips or even 1 sip sometimes that and then I'm like slurring my word. Like it makes my blood sugar drop. First it goes, then it goes poof, like so bad.
I have a prescription, but I never take them, Pearl. I take, like, they have me on a regimen of 800 of ibuprofen alternating with Tylenol. So I do that to help keep it under control. Oh no. You're yawning. As my daughter would say, you're yawning.
I yawned. I'm sorry. I didn't hide my mouth. Look, I was on anti-inflammatories. I said they were like after dinner mints, which is I was told to take, like you said, like 800 at a time, and I was on them for so long that it ruined my stomach. And I was told now, and then at some point I was forbidden to take Tylenol as well because of my liver was inflamed. So the only thing I could have was marijuana, and then now I'm still not allowed to have ibuprofen or aspirin, and so I can take Tylenol.
Right. So I take 800 of ibuprofen 3 times a day, and in between I take 2 extra strength Tylenol on a regular basis, and then I have my drops for PRN, and then I take Nurtec. I can take that once a day for migraines, and then I have my carbamazepine for my that I take on a regular basis for my face, which is starting to come back. I think my nerves from the 3 brain surgeries didn't work as good as the Gamma Knife did. So, but I think they may be regenerating because I get like really bad burning here.
Truck's here. I think I'm getting my lawnmower. I'm gonna go look. Do y'all want to see? I could see.
Oh, your husband approves your packing? That's funny. For migraines, I take Nurtec, and then I do the infusions every 3 months. But no, that's for the ibuprofen, and Tylenol is for my joints. When I take meds in the morning, it's like it's breakfast. I can't take the oxycarbamine because something in it causes my sodium to drop low. Only on breakables. That's funny. But it does. The Tylenol and ibuprofen doesn't work. I mean, my hands hurt so bad. And now, like, I went with my daughter to the store, and from the parking lot to the store, the pain was so bad, like the sciatica pain, and then it went around to my knee. It is so bad that I definitely had to use the cane, and I could barely walk. It's horrible. So I think it's time to go back to the rheumatologist. So I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, Nucanta. What is that? Is that like a seizure med too? I never heard of that. I'll have to mention that to him. Do what?
I got my lawnmower.
Oh, she got her lawnmower. Are you
mean,
dragging it inside?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't leave it on my stoop all day.
It's in a box, right?
Yeah. Well, I just let my door.
Oh, of the Nucanta?
I had to drag it in. The guy was huge, and he had it like up over his shoulder. And I said, "Is it heavy?" He goes, "A little bit." I'm like,
Exactly, Kathy. We all do.
oh.
Okay, for neurological pain blocker.
What did I miss? I'm sorry.
Oh, we were just talking about meds and stuff.
I'm on meds every day for migraines.
Nucenta?
I get chronic pain from migraines, and it started making me feel, I was telling Dawn, it made me feel dumb and stupid. And so I stopped taking it, and at some point I felt like the efficacy was like diminished anyway. Like I feel like once you're on a pill occasionally, like for a certain amount of time, and they sometimes stop working. And then I have this stuff called sumatriptan, and it's a pill, but I'm gonna tell you, I didn't have a good reaction last time I took it.
Right. Oh, that's not good.
It's also expensive. Nucenta.
I'm gonna have to tell my neurologist. I mean, I don't know if that works. Does that work like on other pain? Or just like, is it just MS kind of pain that works for? Auction appointment reminder. Have to be in New Orleans tomorrow at 8:30. That means I have to get up very early. Doctor told me I can take it daily as a preventative, but once it knocks me out, and the pain. Gotcha. With a Nurtec, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But so I take the infusion for the migraines, and like 2 weeks before I'll start having migraines, and then 2 weeks after I'll still have them. But supposedly, as you take them more, that gets less. So I was taking 100 milligrams. So this time he ordered 300 milligrams. So hopefully, it'll see. But he wanted me to do that stimulator thing that you put around your head. But it's expensive.
Is it like a TENS machine?
Kind of, but you look like Wonder Woman, I think.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, Swan bought a electric lawnmower a few weeks ago, he said.
I was debating, but I think I bought one that, I don't know, they all look the same to me, honestly.
Okay. Good to know, Donna. Bye, right, Debbie.
Take care.
So I kind of got to go to Suzy.
Right, you do.
So is 8 a pretty good? No, it's not a good A1C, Yvonne. Oh, okay. No, 8's not good.
I'm
Mine
scared.
Was 8 point something.
I'm scared to get my next A1C because.
Okay. I've tried every medicine out there, but yeah, it is high. All right, guys, gotta go. I have to bring my mom to get an X-ray, and
take care.
We will see you guys next week. We haven't been having the Tuesday thing. It kind of went flop, but we'll try to do something else. So anyway, have a good day. We love y'all.
Bye.
Toodaloo. And it takes forever, so
Right at
really
the right time.
continue to say goodbye.
Right
But
at
you got to
the
hit the